Good morning, everybody. So once again, breakfast, coffee, smoothies, Atua, Keely, strawberry smoothie. So the plan, we're gonna go to the beach, we're gonna film, we're bringing the tripod with the telephoto lens because our GoPro mouth mount broke. And we're gonna do, our plan for the day is we're gonna do half the session shooting video. So Keely can get some video as well because she's gonna start her new YouTube channel. We'll let you know when that's ready. She'll put up her first video sometime this week. And then we're gonna do photos. We have this nice setup camera and we've never actually taken surfing photos. We always go to video because in my mind video is so much more valuable, but we don't have any good photos of actually surfing photos. So we're gonna do that. So let's head down to the beach and then I have a plan for our training today. See you in a second. Okay, you got the, what do you have? The water and the snack in between. You ready, buddy? Oh, you're eating a little banana, huh? Let's check out the waves. All right, let's walk down the beach. We decided to set a goal for Atua and Keely. And Atua he never practiced it, but he wants to learn how to do either a chop hop 360 or a slip slide 360. So a slip slide 360 is basically where you kind of take off in the open face and then you just kind of basically slip into a 360 by releasing the fins, and then basically you kind of do it in the open face near the white water and then you kind of keep going. So you got to be able to keep going. So our plan is, and this is a good way to learn maybe a trick that you're trying to work on, something that's within your realm, that's above, you know, like you don't want to just go, I'm gonna go jump straight to air reverse 360s backside. So the idea is, he's probably gonna waste a lot of waves, but he has 3 weeks to do either a chop hop 360 or a slip slide 360, and it has to be on film to count. So if he does it and it doesn't get on film, it doesn't count. So he's basically gonna do it like every other wave, as many waves as you possibly can find an opportunity to do it. And Keely, why don't we have you do a floater? Like a legit floater where you go sideways up onto the top of the wave or in the closeout and then you gotta land it. That's your goal, okay? It's always good to set goals. Oh, there should be a reward and penalty system in place. Ton of current, huh guys? So they paddle out all the way over there and then the current sweeps you all the way to there, and then you come in, then you go all the way back over there, and then the current sweeps. So the current's really strong. Keely got swept 3 times and walked up the beach 3 times to get 2 waves.
There was a lot of current. It was so weird. You'd be out there and you'd be like right where you want to be, and then like you look away for a second and you get like swept like way like football field down the beach so quickly.
If you catch just like a little wave, and then you end up like way inside, and then you can't get back out, so you have to go to the riff, go around,
catch a wave, stand up for like 1 second, and jump off because it's like completely closing out, and then you're like all the way in, and all the sets come.
Check out the camera setup. Camera, chair. We carry a chair down to the beach just so I can put the camera bag on it. I don't even sit on it. And of course my surfboard that doesn't get wet at all. It just sits here in the sand. One more round, guys. All right, hit it.
We had to cut our session a little bit short because there's a bunch of thunderstorm clouds and I actually just saw some lightning. So we're gonna get out of here because we don't want to be caught at the beach with all our camera gear while it's pouring rain.
Crazy, because you look over here, it's sunny skies.
Let's get out of.
All right, cutting it short because of the lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see it too? I guess we'll share another lunch with you guys. So today is tofu bagel sandwiches. Mine has cheese, tomato, avocado, onion, pickles, lettuce, olives. I think that's it, and mustard. So what do you got in yours?
Cheese, tofu, lettuce, tomato, oil, vinegar, salt, pepper. Not sure if I said a pickle, and pretty sure that's it.
All right, so no 360s today, no chop hops. You didn't even really try them today, did you?
Because I only got a couple of waves and I wanted to get I like to try to get a couple of good waves and then practice stuff.
No floaters today? No? All right, well next time.
Hard to get.
So we have till the 23rd or 24th of this month. So in some of the next videos, we'll just basically waste wave after wave after wave trying to learn the slip slide 360 chop hop and for Keely the floater. So before we end today's video, we're gonna do a quick Q&A of one question that I kind of thought was funny because it reminded me of these guys when they did their first contest. So I'll read it to you really quick. This is by Aiden Costa. Hey guys, I'm an advanced intermediate surfer. I have just done my first competition about a few weeks ago and for some reason I couldn't figure it out. I went for a free surf before my heat and I was better than most people out there, but when I was in my heat, I just didn't get it. I came last. Do you have any tips for me to get better at my comp surfing? So I can tell you that your first competition will always be nerve-wracking and you're gonna be super nervous because you feel like you don't know what's going on. First time these guys did it, first time I ever did a competition, I was lost. I didn't know what was going on. It stresses you out, the time flies by, next thing you know it was over. So you came in last place, and basically how surf comps work is usually it's 4-man heats and the two first and second place of that heat advance, and then the third and fourth are out of the competition, and you kind of go that way and advance through rounds until the very end. So fourth place, not only did you not advance, but you also came in absolute last, which is kind of a bummer because it'll kind of make you feel kind of bad. But anyways, do you guys have any tips?
I think that competitions is a really big of like a mind game, not just like surfing, because a lot of it is like in your head. You can't let like someone else like paddling around you or like looking at you with like a stink eye like get in your head and like mess you up. And definitely I think having like a plan for your heat, so you don't just like paddle out and just like paddle around like crazy and just trying to just like find a wave. Have like a plan. Like sometimes what I'll do is like 5 minutes out the back, and if I like further out and try to catch a set, but if I don't catch a set, then I'll move in and get some other waves.
Keely, you've won quite a few competitions. What are your tips?
Before you go out to your heat, you can just sit on the beach and observe the waves and see what's a better spot to go to. And also, I don't usually wear a watch, but for surf contests I do, so I can keep track of the time, because if I don't, then all of a sudden I have like 1 minute left and then
All right, those are some good tips. So really basically you got to remember is competition surfing is a lot different than free surfing. You don't realize how much you fall in free surfing and how many waves you can literally catch and make mistakes on. In a competition, you got to catch 2 waves that are good. You get scored on your 2 best waves. So you really need to understand the rules and the flags on the beach. There's a flag, usually it's a yellow and a green flag that they flip back and forth, and that lets you know, because you're allowed to paddle out usually 5 minutes before your heat starts, and then they flip the flag and then you know the heat starts, and then you have 15 minutes, and 5 minutes before the heat is done, it's 15 or 20 minutes, they usually give you a warning. It's a flip of the flag to let the other guys know that just paddled out that their heat starts in 5 minutes. So you got to know all these little rules, and when you understand everything, it'll be a lot more comfortable and relaxing. And yeah, you know, you just got to really think a little bit more conservative and just try to get 3 maneuvers, finish the wave, and if you can do that 2 times, you know, usually that scores pretty well, you know, unless you're in a really like kind of high level competition or something. But until the next video, guys, we'll do some more Q&As, but I just thought that was a cool one. We will see you guys later. Pura vida, aloha.